Shorts don't count, y'all.
Shorts
That hasn't been a tradition for like 30 episodes.
I don't care. I'm keeping it well and alive. Welcome to my beer.
Welcome to our new podcast project of My Beer. We're going to go around and say...
Don't we have to get big enough before we start doing spin-offs?
Nope.
Well, I've always said I've been sponsored, whether I was or not, so...
Isn't it like one of those old like classic sitcom shows that's more popular than the original show?
Which one?
Isn't there something? Isn't like Cheers a spinoff or something like that?
I feel like it could be. Let's go to the internet.
Isn't?
I have no idea.
I'm not going to, but let's go there.
I mean, the Jeffersons were pretty popular compared to the Bunkers?
I don't
the
know.
Name. I forget the name of the family, but I don't know. Shit. Don't look at me. I don't know.
I'm only here to drink.
The Golden Palace was pretty popular.
I don't know what that is, but it just sounds sexual.
It was the spin-off / sequel series to the Golden Girls. After one of the girls gets married, the other three, they're broke and have no money, so they buy a hotel. And they basically run a hotel, as you do when you
Are broke.
get broke. Yeah, that really is the thing. Like, they're kind of like... I don't know. Yeah, that's stupid. But Don Cheadle's on it.
Don Cheadle.
Yeah, like Don Cheadle, like is really like he's like a.
That one big name
He's
you
pretty
need
much
to make
like Mr.
something
Mosby.
good.
No, he wasn't big back then.
But
he actually, it really is funny because he's still like he acts just like Don Cheadle. Now listen, Rose, what's going on with you and Jack? Like he's just like, ladies, come on now. And Cheech, he's like the maintenance guy. Yeah.
I wish I had another Taco Bell mini quesadilla right now.
So, I mean, yeah, if you've never seen the Golden Palace... I used to
Invest.
Invest? Okay.
Either invest in the viewing or invest in buying it to view.
I am, E3 bot.
Wasn't that your first name for your alt account?
I'm here for my E3, with my E3 thoughts.
Yo, I'm E3 Bucks aplenty.
I'm still John.
It's ironic because I don't have bucks aplenty. But I'm still...
I guess, unfortunately, we missed a week, so this is episode
41.
So, approaching that almost 1 year anniversary.
Yep.
We did E3.
we might be seeing a little bit of something coming up on that anniversary.
What does that mean? We gonna hire strippers? Yo, bitch, strip and tell us how much you like games.
I don't know. Let's just say Papa's been working on a little something.
Does it involve us?
Papa's been working on a little something.
Did you record us secretly at Momocon? Which, by the way, y'all, we've been at
you all secretly
Momocon
for the entire year. You want to talk about Momocon?
Let's just go ahead and say why we don't have one for this week or whatever.
Momocon. There we go. Next topic.
We're at Momo.
We were at Momocon. It's a technically 4-day convention. Mostly focuses on pop culture, I guess.
I would consider it anime, cartoons.
It started out as anime, went into cartoons and animation. Now they have just a little bit of everything, so that's why I just say pop culture. So,
you could say Dragon Con's probably more pop culture. This is more like animation.
Which, say what that one guy quoted Momocon as.
Brain Scratch said, like, in terms of, like, crossover, Momocon's approaching, like, Dragon Con light levels. The only thing they're really lacking is, like,
adult
sci-fi
content.
Well, I mean, yeah, sci-fi adult stuff, like, but they have gaming where Dragon Con really doesn't have that.
That's true.
That's what I like about Momocon is the game demos. Like, you really don't have, like...
Okay, demo-wise, yes.
Yeah, you have some
game room.
They don't have a big game room.
They don't dedicate... Okay,
it's literally the same people.
But
they made it free, though.
Everything's free.
No, what I'm saying is, like, at Dragon Con, there's not, like, this big open area to play all these games. It's just, like, one small-ass room with, like, 12 TVs.
It's not...
They divide it up. It's like, here's a random room that you can play some games. Here's, like, the board game area.
But from what I saw last year of, like, video game-wise, it's probably less space overall, but it's still a good amount of room for a video game area.
And besides, where do you have people actually advertising, like, an indie game there?
At Dragon Con, no. Momocon, yeah.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Momocon, they have the space for it.
And at Momocon, you have a big-ass Bakugan.
Yeah, I was not expecting that.
Stadium. Yeah, when I first walked down there, I was like, this is it. I was like, Bakugan's really making a comeback. And I was like, that booth was popular all...
Oh, yeah. Like, I saw people playing outside the cage. I saw people playing in the cage. They had...
I just want to get in the cage. Like, I was
like, gee, same with you. Like, I walked in, like, the fuck is this? Bakugan? I thought it was like a 9 a.m. show that didn't get popular on Cartoon Network. Like,
it was popular.
Front and center. Here it is, right there, in your face.
Although that makes me wonder, like, or hope maybe one day that'll be a Beyblade stadium.
Let's Beyblade.
Yeah.
Bakugan's the new Beyblade, y'all.
The new Beyblade? Bakugan was popular 10 years ago, Tyler. Like, that's what's funny. It's like,
it was
the new Beyblade a decade ago. Like, that shit was on when we were in, like, high school.
You know, I've learned to read, like, the foam in my beer to see if my future comes true or not.
Yeah. And?
One time I had to just do it from Nike. On my Instagram, y'all. Follow me.
What's your Instagram?
All Outfit Black.
No, it's not.
Go
ahead and plug your Instagram.
Nonsensical hike.
Nonsensical
underscore
hype.
As long as you can spell nonsensical right, you'll find me.
Do we have pictures of beer foam?
Actually,
yes, that's on there.
Actually, that reminds me of some image some guy made. It's like, he said, I have 300 followers, but according to my last 12 posts, not all 300 of you are liking my stuff. So he set up a programming thing where he's going to cross-reference his followers that follow him that like and don't, and after 3 posts of him posting, you not liking it, he says it warrant a forwarded email or like message DM confrontation, and then he'll go from there, like the different levels. And I was like, this guy doesn't understand. Like, it's a
people
joke.
follow you for your content, yeah, but not everybody's gonna like everything you post.
It's a joke, but I still thought it was funny. It's like he has a bot set up to like email you, hey, it's been 3 posts you haven't liked me. What's up? Why are you following?
What's up, bro? Also, I will say I've been enjoying the new memes surrounding the person named Kyle. Hey, you haven't seen these?
No, I don't keep up with the memes.
Pretty much, imagine aggressive white male, roughly in their 20s, and they punch a hole in the wall. This meme pretty much says they're named Kyle automatically.
Is your nickname Kyle?
My nickname is not Kyle. I'm just saying.
Step the fuck up, Kyle.
I mean, there's also like a video of like when you are named Kyle, and it's just all this shit you would expect from like maybe not edgy, but just 20-ish-year-old white person in the suburbs or something like that.
Okay.
I mean, I'll link in the video, John, if you want. But
no, I'm good. I got the gist of it right there.
So
the funny thing about that video is he meets another guy. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" "I'm Kyle." "Hold on, prove it." And then they do the same shit. Like, "Yeah, you're Kyle. Yeah, you're Kyle too. I'll see you tomorrow." Something like that. But yeah.
All right. What was your favorite memory of Momocon 2019?
You already know, but in terms of the actual con,
I already know, but
you already know. But in terms of the actual con,
I already know, comma, but
in terms of the actual con.
The end of it?
I already know, ass.
I mean, there was an ass aplenty there, but
yeah.
Besides, like getting to see the Rebel Taxi Pizza Party podcast people again, final day when I at least got a chance to play Time Crisis 5.
That was your highlight of your class, playing Time Crisis.
I know.
You played it for like 10 minutes, maybe.
I know. We waited about 30 or more. Played 5 to 10 minutes. But I mean, I wasn't going to be like all those other douches and be like, oh yeah, I know it's free play and all, so I mean, if I die, I'm just going to keep playing until like I want to. I'm like, yeah, I use my 3 lives, next person go, so.
No. Favorite thing you got from the con?
Viewing ass. But other than that,
that's it. Cuff 'em, boys. Like,
the memories.
Rockin' fucking Shannon.
Yeah.
I don't know who brought it up. I don't know if I misheard it or not, but I heard at one point while we were drinking and like pre-gaming and all that shit, someone said to me, Rockin' Shannon. I'm like, who the fuck is Rockin' Shannon?
I guess I missed it.
And I thought that was funny as fuck.
Yeah, I was cracking up too. I was like, what the fuck is Rockin' Shannon? That sounds like some like old mom like videotape you find like, hi guys, I'm Rockin' Shannon and I'm Dancing Kim. Oh, I forgot to tell Chad about that we found like Dancing Kim's partner in crime. Yeah. Rockin' Shannon. I just remember we're like the 80s hair metal. Like,
but is there like, is that someone's like OC Rockin' Shannon, or like is she like like he's saying, like some older lady you see at a rock concert that they were popular in like the 80s or 70s, but she's at every one of their concerts. And you're like, hey, yo, that's Rockin' Shannon over there.
And she's wearing that tee she got from the first concert she went. It doesn't fit no more, but that doesn't matter. Wearing these like Daisy Dukes that ride up her ass, like.
Again, I don't know if it was just the name alone or what I visualized when I heard that name, but it just overall just made me laugh.
The opening band hasn't even gone on yet. She's drunk off her ass. Like, that's Rockin' Shannon. Oh. She's the spirit of America.
So in terms of like drunken good times, yeah, that was my highlight. Other than that,
according to Reed, you were being a little sober Sally this con.
I mean, I knew what I wanted to drink when I wanted to drink it, so.
He just said you're being a little boy. Not a big man.
Says the guy who was like, oh, I wish Chad's son was called Baby Boy.
No, that was Reed.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, technically, I guess, yeah, we could start out that. We should start out the podcast with that announcement. Chad had his child. Social security number is as follows. Like, I'm just going to do one long beep right there like I actually did say it. Like.
Also, why did he put his middle name as his own middle name?
That's a thing that people do.
It's like a family name.
It might be, but I mean...
I'm the third Lee.
No one else in my family... Okay. It was apparently
that's
my mom's...
family.
Whoever's first name, but it wasn't their middle name.
Some families do it.
For my middle name.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm named after my grandfather. He was named after his father. And then there was like an uncle, so I'm technically the fourth.
Yeah.
So that means
can we make it fifth?
At this rate, probably no.
Oh,
but
shit.
Getting old.
You pay them enough, they'll do it.
Yes, there's ways to do it if I want to do it.
I'm not wrong, but
just to do it.
I'm saying like to spawn an offspring more so than just actually do it. But
my favorite memory of Momocon, hands down, had to be me and Reed exploring the rest of the Congress Center when everybody else was being stupid.
What does that mean?
Idiot. Y'all just being idiots. Like,
we were walking around. We were walking around with the other people that roomed with us.
And like we explored the area where the con's going to be at next year.
Which y'all didn't know at the time.
We were doing reconnaissance. We gave final approval. Yeah, you can move over. I don't know. I mean, I already told y'all, but like, my favorite memory is just we walked to a point where normally people from the convention wouldn't be, and we ran across these two girls who seemed like they were in distress. Like, I think one of them might have had too much to drink, and the other person like, it's okay, Becky, you're gonna be okay. Like, you know, like talking them down and all that.
Or not talking them down. Becky as a name.
Then Reed just turns the corner wearing Tyler's shades,
which are construction glasses.
Construction, yeah. And Reed he says, "Looking good, ladies." And like, it's just like the little swagger he was walking with. And it's just like, you know, he wasn't being creepy, and they smiled like Reed made those girls' nights. Like, he could have hit on them.
If he didn't make their nights, he at least uplifted their spirits.
Yeah, he didn't like creep them out like you'd expect. Like that
from Reed.
Well, no, like I could just see like random person turns the hallway, didn't expect to see him, and then offers this compliment. Yeah, on paper that could be creepy, but like nah, it didn't. And then we proceeded to like keep walking further. It's scary. Actually, that's gonna be scary. Like if it's that main place, like, it's a bigger room. Like,
is it literally just like a straight hallway, or
it's a huge ass hallway?
Huge ass hallway.
Like when we were standing on one side of it, I was like, Reed, look how small we are. Like where we are in comparison to where those doors are over there. It's bigger than a football field. Like you and me would have to sprint for like a full minute to get to that other side. Like,
granted, if they actually had 30,000 unique people this year, it would. I'm just going to round off numbers at what they first put.
All right, they gave you a round off number, but
I didn't see the 9 maybe, but I saw 30,000 at least.
That statement, you could say there's 800 unique, and that statement would still be true. There's at least 800. You're right.
There was, but I think that
there's at least 1,000, Tyler.
I think
1,200.
Depending on where bathrooms are, that would overall work for the size the convention currently is.
Not a secret bathroom. You don't have to worry about it. Nobody's gonna know about it.
Okay. But I mean, I like the panel rooms. They're pretty nice where we're at. I just don't know how they're gonna be for the new hallway.
We didn't really go into all those, but I'm pretty sure we know where the main one is. We walked into there.
Y'all kicked someone's glasses that just left them there.
Reed kicked him. I'm assuming a music director's glasses off the stage.
Y'all said they were red?
Yeah.
So hey, anyone listening, if you left your red glasses in Hall B of the World Congress Center
Come fight us
in
about
Georgia,
it. Come fight us about it.
sorry about that, but I mean they're gone. They're
I don't know if they're
now.
broke. He did kick the shit out of them. I did not proceed to go see how the condition in which they were. I'm assuming one of the janitors threw them away. Like, why would you leave them on the middle of a stage?
I know, right? Who leaves her? I mean, unless you got multiple pairs, or just like you put them down in the moment and then you walked off because you had contacts or whatever in, or you're not, or you only needed to read music.
Boom, kick.
Yeah, like you're fucked up.
Boom, kick, the sound of my heart. The beat goes on and on and on and on and on. Tyler went to the rave in his traditional 5 minutes.
I mean,
I don't know what it is about this group, but it's just like the one at Dragon Con. Like the one at Dragon Con, when you go, there's usually a line to get in. Like when Kennedy and all them went, it's like, this is cool and all. We're all going to go to the bathroom. I'm like, you guys are idiots because you know it's like a 30-minute wait. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm a grown-ass man. I go before. Like, yeah, Chad has bladder issues. Like, so it's understandable why that would happen to him. But I was like, you all left the rave for that one time. And I was literally in there by myself for 45 minutes. Just like this at Momocon. Everybody else leaves to go to the bathroom. But I've been there for an hour by myself in the rave. Then apparently people start questioning, where's Justin? Boys, Justin didn't go nowhere. Y'all went. Like, I was having a good time.
I mean, I was there at least a good, 15 to 20 minutes before y'all even showed up. And then, after dancing a bit more after y'all showed up, the bladder's like, you gotta go. So,
and then you never came back.
I went to the room because I couldn't contact Reed, so I went to see if he did or did not take a beer of mine. So I got another beer up there. Kind of stayed around for a second. They came back. Then we went back down. So
y'all could have experienced. They actually played not always shitty music. I will compliment this DJ. Like, some of it was actually pretty alright.
I mean, I was feeling some of it too, but at the same time, transitions, dude. I can't. I if they have bad transitions, I cannot do it.
They played. I will say, like, it was "Don't You Worry, Child." That was a good remix. But I don't know if it was the next immediate one. But I think when they were switching DJs, they played a Rick and Morty themed trap remix, and I was like,
Because you've heard it too much, or because
no,
it's Rick and Morty?
I just thought it was funny. I was like, I just wish Reed were here. I was like, right now he would not like this. Like, John got on stage at the rave, and he did the perfect cast. John, he said he didn't know what to do on the stage. I went, do the perfect cast for the first time.
For the first time.
That's your next cosplay. You're gonna be that girl, the girl in the
the orb.
Yeah, what's it called? The thing that conducts electricity.
It's Newton. It's not Newton's cradle. It's literally like that orb where it shoots like electric lines out, and then you put your hand on it. It gets on the points where you're touching. So, yeah, no. Like,
so what was your favorite thing that you got from Momocon? Did you say that?
Nope, I did not.
All right.
Okay, so my favorite thing was I asked the day before, but came back for the last day to have Pan Pizza himself of the Rebel Taxi Pizza Party podcast draw a picture of me, like a portrait picture in his style. And it accurately depicted what I look like most of the time.
You look depressed in that picture, which I think is funny. Like,
well, my parents had a question like, why do you like slant my eyes?
But I think that's a style.
I think it is too, but I mean, between the slanting and like I guess the slanting made it look like I was depressed. I don't know, but I like that.
You like looking depressed?
No, I like the picture because I mean I always wear this fucking beanie. But
well, you didn't.
But I mean, if you follow me on Facebook, if you're already listening, you already know my name. Fuck y'all if y'all say it. It's posted on there. So
his name's Sandra Day O'Connor.
Yeah.
Why didn't you make it your profile picture?
I don't know. I'm just too attached to this current one.
Is it because Lucy took it?
No. Okay, so it's
why'd you get so bashful about that? It's
pretty much a clear picture of who I am and how I look most of the time.
Your current profile picture?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
I know it's like 5 years old at this point, but...
No, it's not.
How old is it then?
No, I'm saying that's not who you are.
What, just looking up, beard, no beanie?
Yeah, it's 4 years old. Yeah, there's no beanie in it anymore.
I know, right?
You're wearing a navy shirt.
A what?
You're wearing a navy shirt.
Was that
The Inglorious Extra Color shirt.
Oh, okay. It was either that or the Nautica.
That says you're single.
I am.
That was a shock to Tyler.
Oh, I will say, like, I kind of got a bargain on that, like, life drawing. Like, he discussed it the day before, then I came back and say, okay, so you want like 10 or 15 for it? He's like, yeah, sure, whatever. Draws. I hand him a 20. He gives me 15 back. I'm like, dude, we said that this would be like $10. He's like, don't worry about it. Just keep going or whatever. So I mean, I got a fucking sketch for $5. Even for Tumblr, that's some good ass prices.
That's some good ass prices.
Tumblr or Twitter artists. So,
John, what was your favorite thing that you got from the con, or favorite memory?
Other than the perfect cast, probably
trying to tase Reed.
that's up there. Probably the moment where it's like, okay, first night, Reed comes stumbling in the room. He tries to sit down multiple times, keeps falling on the floor, and at some point he's just laying on the floor. And Justin just sort of walks up. It's like, okay, Reed, time to go to bed. Picks him up.
He wasn't on the floor
the
at
couch,
that point, but I get where you're going.
And it's like,
I don't remember.
Here you go, Reed. Time for bed. As he's picking him up and like putting him on the couch, it's like, oh, this is stupid.
Drunk me was playing
Drunk
Papa.
idiots.
Drunk me was playing Papa. Like,
thing is, he stumbled into like one of the rolling chairs that was in the room at the time, and he literally picked him up from that chair.
I don't remember that at all. I think it's funny. Like, of all the memories, like, of not to remember.
Well,
that
all
night.
you remember is like, okay, Reed,
bad thing
you're
is-
on the couch. I'm gonna lock the door so you can't get in the other room.
Yeah, the bad thing is, during that
yeah.
whole time you don't
Yeah.
remembering this, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna just try and like calm him down / get him to sleep or whatever, but
Nope.
I'm gonna lock this fucking door.
Because precautions had to be taken.
And at that point, Reed just had his way with Tyler.
Well,
fallen soldier, I salute you.
Because I just had
no, it's weird. Like
taser in hand.
he
I'm
was
like,
trying to sleep, and
John
then
slept with it. I wish John would have woke himself up by shocking the shit. Ah!
he was trying. It's like he was trying to go to sleep, but then he's. I don't know why. I don't know. If
It's like, okay, it's an L-shaped couch. So they were both on different parts of the L-shaped couch. Eventually, Reed sort of worked his way into the corner and then worked on the Tyler side of the couch.
Yeah,
Like, what the hell are you doing?
my observation from all
He's
that.
trying to fuck, Tyler.
My observation for all that, but besides like that's probably the obvious reason is
Reed
either
finds
when
it
he's drunk he
attractive.
has to be touching people. So, like I don't know what
Maybe he
other.
kind of sleeps at an angle or something like that. Maybe?
No, he was not at an angle.
That'd be
like, if
different
it's
if
an
he got in
L-shaped-
the corner, but he went past the corner, was sleeping on top of him or trying to.
I think he was trying to
His
fuck with
head
each
for
other.
the most part was always near or trying to be near my ass.
Yes, that was it. You kept saying, it's like, Reed, why is your face like 3 inches from me?
Like I mean, like he was trying, like he was bent over, like sleeping or whatever. But it's still like your head's like near my ass for whatever reason.
I was in the other room watching YouTube.
I know.
Thank you, YouTube.
Well, we're fearing for our lives just because this hairy man.
There was a time though that I was kind of surprised. John was snoring a bit, and it's like
For a
John-
second, and then I'm like, oh, shit,
I know,
it's in
like
the
John
room.
was snoring for like a good, I guess, 5 minutes, but Reed was like to the point where he's not going to move anyway. But still, it's like John's like vulnerable at this moment. I did not expect that from him. So
You mean sleeping?
yes,
I had the
Alright, John.
taser wrapped around my wrist and ready to go.
It's got a strap?
Yes, it has a strap.
oh,
on it.
he stays strapped.
Yeah, they got tired of people like breaking their TVs like with Wii remotes, so the taser company had to issue wrist straps.
Oh,
I mean, precautions had to be taken. I mean, you slept in the room the next night.
yeah, and I will say, besides like, they kept it on what appeared to be Cartoon Network the whole time because that's why I asked you like, hey, if you want to see it, it's on. But I think
You
I
should have said like, ladies, you're not locked away from him. You're locked in here with me.
no, but like literally, I think within like 20 minutes of me laying down, I think I was out. So
Yeah.
I was tired, boy.
It was like we went to bed late that day. It was like 3.
Yep.
Yeah, it seems like it. Yeah.
I remember looking at the clock. I looked at the clock. Jesus Christ, guys.
I just remembered most of Toonami was over. I'm like, oh.
Oh yeah, no, like right after, and I told him about it. Game of Seto Machu Picchu came on. Do you know
Yeah.
what that is, John?
No.
I turned the TV off.
It is a 6-hour miniseries, either made by or written by the guy who was part of like Adult Swim streams like Wrestling League or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And it's about a guy who apparently goes around killing all these different world gods or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And in this series, he's defeating the Incan. Yes, the Incan gods while playing tennis. And I will say, besides just, it looks literally like a old YouTube, we're trying to be anime type series.
Mm-hmm.
They do have some very educational clips on the Incan gods strewn about in them. So those are the two reasons why I like this series. So.
Okay.
Also, the writer / creator also has some excerpts where it's like just him on screen and he's talking about the series. He's like, here's my influences, and then one point he says hentai, Bible Black. That was like one of his first ones. I was like, fuck yeah, man. So yeah, I relate to him.
You relate to him, okay.
But I think overall, I mean, it was originally aired on April Fool's Day. Literally a 6, if not 5 hour fucking mini series. Like, it took the whole night. Because I literally started seeing it, went to sleep, and it was still on. I was like, the fuck is going on here? This thing is still on? So, overall, if you got 6 hours, I'd recommend it just for either cringe or learning Incan gods. So
6 hours? There's no way it was 6 hours.
it was from around midnight to 5, but it felt more like 6 hours. So, yeah.
Alright. What was the favorite thing you got at the con, though, John?
STDs.
No.
Good night.
That was you from Reed.
Nah.
I guess I'd go with
Reed.
my Ghastly Haunter Gengar shirt, I guess. I didn't get much.
I didn't get much at all. I think I got like 3 things total.
I was about to say, I saw him wear that at Wednesday Night Trivia, and I was like, when did you get that? He said there. I was like,
I was there with him when he got it.
I wasn't.
You were not.
But I will say it looked nice.
Yes, everybody at the bar also complimented on it as well.
I only got 3 things. I got that Ezreal Perler, that Zorro figure, and the Jet Set Radio poster.
Jet Set Radio!
The poster might be my favorite. I just like the whole Zorro thing. It was my typical, this is one figure I want to get. Alright, I'm going to keep walking around booths, and then I'm going to go buy it on the last day at the cheapest booth. Like I was.
Didn't you get it the day before the last day, though?
Yeah, because I found it for $25. And it's always his booth that seems like... he always has the one figure I want for like $5 to $10 less, but everything else is like usually more expensive. And I was like... So I always find his booth is like the old guy with this long beard. He always has all the Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball and Godzilla figures. I always look for that guy. Cause like, there's always that one. Like I don't know what it is, but it's like
for whatever it is, the one I want, he always has less.
And he also had that really old Krillin and Goku I got a few years ago. Like you could tell they're straight from like Japan, from like way back in the day. And there's another booth that had that, and they had a Yajirobe figure of that, but they wanted $60 for it. I was like, I can't do it, man. I definitely would have.
One day, man.
If it was like $20, I definitely would have paid that for that Yajirobe. Like that and like a King Kai, you just don't see those figures at all.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, what color? Oh no, sorry. You said King Kai. I thought you said Popo. Sorry.
There was a Popo as well.
I was about to say, what color Popo?
What do you mean?
I don't know, like if they're even making like bluish Popos
That's
nowadays.
the purple one. That was just
for,
Nickelodeon.
That was for
girl.
Toon's Eye and Nickelodeon, dog. Nobody considers that.
Yo, give me one of the bluish Popos.
I want a blue Popo.
Most
Popo
of
go whoop whoop.
most of my purchases were art, like always.
Lewd art. Did you add it to the pile?
They were technically lewd, I guess, but
Did you add it to
they
the pile?
weren't as lewd as I've had in the past.
So you added it all to the pile, never to be seen again?
Not the one pile, but a separate pile.
How often do you pick up that pile of art?
Ooh,
Once a year?
not even.
Do you feel you're just wasting money buying these things?
I do, but I feel like if I have to move out or get the house to myself, I'll fucking put it up.
Where?
Just everywhere.
Where are you going to put that artwork?
You walk in, smut or
Yes.
or art I like. Smut or art I like.
So you do inherit that house one day. You bring a gal home. Hey, here's this picture of Pearl from Steven Universe, like backing that ass up.
Thoughting it up.
Like by this point, it's gonna be at least a 15-year-old cartoon by the time. I'm hoping your parents live longer than that.
But in case, There's a hypothetical.
Police, do you hear that? Like,
but I mean, I tried to. You know that one like Zelda I purchased one time where he's like in
Link.
I mean, it is of Link, but it's like a Legend of Zelda poster where it's Wind Waker, but he's like on his leaf traveling like through the forest. I tried to get or ask them if I could frame and put that up because it goes with the fucking wall color we got, but they're like, nah.
For real?
Yeah, there's nothing bad about it. Color, in my opinion, matches the wall. They're like, nah. So
your dad was like, I don't want that queer stuff on my walls.
But I mean,
you keep that in your room.
I honestly feel like it goes with the wall we got. I don't know why they didn't want it.
Put it up in the back room.
It doesn't go with the wall.
Who cares?
Granted, I don't know.
I thought John's headphones was a stray hair, and I was like, Jesus. Like, from in my eyesight. So Momocon overall, I'd like to say I had a really fun time. It was just a good time to be away.
I hate we stayed in the room as much, but it was hot as hell. So
you always say that, but we have a good time in the room hanging out.
We have a good time, yeah. I'm just saying,
and you're
like,
not taking pictures regardless.
I know, but I'm just saying I would at least want to like roam around looking at it.
Then do it. Nobody's stopping you.
But it's hot as hell, so
it really wasn't. It's been not abnormally, but it's been really hot.
It's hot for the beginning of the season.
This is just getting started, motherfuckers.
It's unofficially summer in Georgia because of how hot it fucking is.
Well, I guess we can move on to the biggest topic, which is the first topic we ever talked about on the podcast.
Death Stranding?
Yeah. I was talking about just E3 in general, but...
What we started with at the very beginning, talking...
It really just started out with us just doing...
Well, I was going to say, channel-wise, wasn't it y'all with League?
Yeah, me and Tony did a very brief Worlds
talk.
2014 talk, yeah, for the first week of Worlds, and we didn't do it for the second week. So, those are very, like...
Well, whose fault was that? Was it yours or Tony's fault for not...
Worlds 2014, actually. No, it's just... I was working, he wasn't. It was just every day, like, 5 days a week. It was just hard to get in there and then record and then upload. Like, it just got too much. Things didn't change that much day to day. And I think that was the year all the NA teams shit the bed, so...
Hey...
We lost faith. Alright, so E3... I was going to bring something up, and you distracted me, Tyler. I hate you so goddamn much.
That's what I do.
E3 2019. Oh, so I was going to take my vacation that week. I told John and Chad in the hospital room the other day. Pretty much got told I can't take my vacation that week. Because despite the fact that I told them when I first moved over to this new department, I forgot to write that down, and other people are going to go, despite the fact there's been other weeks where other people are on that. He's like, well, there's that. So I pretty much told him about Dragon Con. I told him, like, I'm pretty much going regardless. And I'm pretty sure nobody at work listens to this podcast. I'm calling out that Monday. Like, I pretty much, because you pretty much, they were kind of being like, kind of being a dick to me. He's like telling me like last minute, oh, yeah. Oh, no, that's not going to work. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, that's what I kind of hate. Like, you have stuff put in before you move departments, and then it doesn't work out. So
I'm going to just, I'm calling out that Monday. I know like most of the E3 stuff, actually saved a picture of the schedule. Most of that stuff does happen like once I would be off anyway. And I'm like, nah, I'm going to sleep in. That way I don't get sleepy during all of it. So, according to this, on the 8th, they have an EA Play thing. Okay, so pretty much the 8th is just like tournaments and like game stuff. It's all game stuff. Nothing really starts until June 9th. For Microsoft, you guys want to talk about expectations for Microsoft? What do you expect to show up? This is a part of the podcast where Tyler's going to be looking at smut.
Yeah, I expect. I've heard something. Bungie, which I'm assuming is owned by Microsoft at this point. There's a new patch or new.
Oh no! Actually, no. For Destiny 2, apparently they're going to do another like live stream, like kind of like where we're going for this game. So at least they're not immediately abandoning Destiny 2 quite yet to make their own Destiny 3 from the ground up. So, I mean, for Microsoft...
I mean, they'll probably reveal, like, the fall expansion.
Yeah. Microsoft, this is pretty much their E3 to lose, because Sony's not doing anything. Nintendo's could be big, but I kind of feel like we know everything Nintendo's going to show. because they always do about stuff for this year. They actually have quite a bit of like 2019 stuff lined up.
Well, I mean, it's like, what would be a big surprise if Nintendo actually did anything?
Banjo for DLC, in which case they immediately win E3. Like, so yeah, like, so Microsoft.
But I mean, it's like Nintendo has all these games queued up. It's like a whole list of games. Like, they could easily do like 2 hours just based off those.
Yeah.
The rumors of like all new Switch consoles, like the Lite version and
Apparently,
like the Pro version.
They said that's not going to be revealed here.
It's potential.
Apparently, Microsoft is probably going to reveal their next gen thing because they have 2 hours.
I just assume most of that was because all the other third parties were doing it in their Microsoft's press conference, because usually they're split up between Sony and Microsoft.
Apparently that's what all the insiders are saying, that we're probably going to get the next generation revealed here, and then in which case
early, unless it's coming out.
No, they said last year that they were working on it.
I know they're working on it, but it was like, does that mean we get it this year?
No, it probably is going to get revealed. Then even more stuff.
February, March of next year?
No, it's probably going to be like within a week of the PS5.
At that point, don't show me this. That's E3.
No, I mean, do you remember them with the Project Scorpio reveal?
They were talking about it like cloud gaming and all that. I'm like,
that's probably what it's going to be.
You wasted 15-20 minutes last year. Don't do it again this year.
It's probably going to be on that level. Hopefully they have some more, but maybe it's just like, I mean, back in the day, they used to reveal consoles and it wasn't out like that year. It'd be like later. So, I mean, I could see that. Outside of that, like, guaranteed things, we're going to see Halo Infinite. We're probably going to see gameplay.
Modern Warfare.
Yeah, Call of Duty Modern Warfare is coming back.
They just did their own thing, which apparently is basically a reboot.
Yeah, it's a reboot.
They're getting rid of the season pass.
Yeah, everything's free.
Free, with quotations.
Free, there's going to be loot boxes somehow in there.
That, or who knows how they're going to monetize it, but they're going to monetize it some way. But it's interesting they're getting rid of
I give no shits. No shits given.
It's just going to be the Battle Pass.
Gears 5.
Yeah, no, don't care.
Hope not.
Why? Because the female protagonist, you and Reed.
Protagonist? No, I don't. I just don't think in terms of Gears, it doesn't need a new game.
People like the franchise.
They like the franchise. I just don't. I mean, I didn't play it, but I think story-wise, from what I've seen or heard, like I just don't think it needs it.
Someone just wants a cover-based shooter. Just let them have it.
Apparently, rumors going around about a new From Software game.
That's not cover-based.
Well, a new From Software game will appear in the Microsoft conference again. And this time, the narrative has at least been like consulted on, probably not completely written by George R.R. Martin.
Oh, geez.
I feel like at most they'll just show like a reveal trailer.
Yeah, I was like, because at a certain point, like these From Software titles, like, man, you're almost getting like, not yearly, but it seems like every. I'm
the
not
studio's
complaining.
Gotten bigger and they have teams, but it's like you just released Sekiro. I'm like, wait another year and a half.
Lego Game of Thrones.
I mean, I want another Sekiro right now. God damn it!
I mean, it'd be different, but like, hey, here's Bloodborne 2 or something. They're working.
Did you hear about that? Apparently, Sony Computer Entertainment.
They really pushed hard.
They were trying to get another developer to take it, but From didn't want to do another one.
Yeah, so I was like,
which I found surprising. I was like, I guess either they just wanted to move on to the next one. Like, I guess they were tired of like, Dark Souls, the trilogy. They're like, no, we just want to do a new thing every time. Like, which I hope they don't do that for Sekiro. Like, there's a lot of you can go about there. So I mean, the whole George R. R. Martin. Oh, did you see the controversy going about that? Apparently, the idea for Bran being king in the end was Martin's idea.
Yeah, it's his books. Who cares?
Yeah, no. What I'm saying is like apparently Bran being king, but my thing is like that's cool and all. Boy deserves it if he was written as a character past season 6. Oh,
I mean if you look at the whole lore of Game of Thrones, is like one of the first kings was Bran and built the wall.
Hopefully they just expand on it more. I hope that isn't just like a. I'm sure he's going to keep some things the same. We're not talking about Game of Thrones. Everybody's done with that show. Nobody cares about it anymore.
It's still funny. It's like, oh, here's Bran the Broken. It's like, he's your king, and you're calling him broken.
Yeah.
He's broken.
Yay, he's broken.
Oh, no.
He can't father kids. Yay.
Is that what broken means?
No,
might as well. He broke his
I thought that was
dick.
the Unsullied.
I mean, that was straight up like Sansa's
He's
like,
paralyzed.
Bran should be king, and Sansa pretty much literally went, his dick don't work, right? Like, it's like, we just, but the thing is, they was like, we just established This new we're
We
picking a
don't
king
want
every time.
the
yeah.
whole king. We want a democracy in a way.
But then 10 seconds later, his dick don't work. All right,
It
like it's like
works.
somebody's not listening.
The
like,
wheel is broken. Yay! Okay.
So
Off the Game of Thrones, just
Yeah.
because we talked about the game. I guess the one thing I'm actually excited is actually see the Marvel Avengers game from Square.
well, Square's having their own conference.
Yes, that's probably the only thing I'm excited for. And maybe if they show more Final Fantasy VII, but at this point,
I guess
assume
we
it's
could
a year
bounce
plus
around
away.
like any like out there obligatory Conquer or Banjo.
I mean, what big surprise can we expect? It seems like everything's
Banjo
a Smash
3E.
character.
No, I just want a Banjo 3E.
Oh, Banjo 3?
Bubsy.
Wow, he already has another game coming.
But it's not expected for Smash.
Unfortunately,
People they would never do that ever.
But it's unexpected, though.
as much as you want that, I think they'll spend more time on another rare product, Battletoads.
Yeah, they just announced it in text last year, so we'll probably see Battletoads this year.
So it's like doing two things that are rare properties is like,
So what-
maybe, but I think they'll focus on Battletoads.
Do you think we'll get a Capcom reveal anywhere?
Capcom reveal what?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like this would be the
I
conference
mean,
they
they're-
do it in.
I mean, what would they reveal? I mean, it's like,
Some people are saying Dino Crisis.
yeah, those rumors is like Dino Crisis, and then it's like THQ is supposed to bring back like Destroy All Humans was rumored to come back too. I was like,
that'd be great. I'd be fine with that.
it's just weird things. Like nothing is like, ooh, yes, I would like that to happen. It's like, okay, that'd be neat.
Would it be weird? That'd be way too weird.
Yeah.
I mean, just because it's Activision and it's multiplat. Nah, they'd have to wait for another Sony conference. I was like, it's been enough time. Like, the people behind the remakes could have made an original Spyro Crash or this one Crash. I hope, like, that's like that. I understand it's Activision. Like, you'd have to wait till a Sony conference to announce that. Like, that's kind of a given. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm sure they're gonna make it multiplat,
Yeah,
but I don't know.
Activision needs to make that money. I just, it's like with Sony not there, it's like, okay, it's Microsoft's to lose.
Yeah.
Nintendo will do its own thing and be like, okay, you're good. We're good. Here's what you're going to play for the next 6 months. Yay. We already knew 95% of it.
But apparently there's 14 Microsoft games being shown off. Like,
14 over 2 hours?
yeah.
So
On
that's,
top of, no, I'm talking about like on top of like the third party. So apparently, Phil
on
Spencer
top.
tweeted like Microsoft Game Studios, which they had all those people. I mean, they bought Ninja Theory. It's been a little bit since Ninja Theory is probably going to reveal something. I don't know if it's going to be a sequel to Senua. They'll also probably have like the random like apparently. Okay, wow. Apparently, I was going to actually say this. Mortal Kombat just revealed like a 3-pack for DLC. It's some of the people that got leaked, so that leak's true.
A free pack or
A
just...
3-pack.
Oh, yeah, that was another thing. They were going to reveal characters.
So yeah, they did that. So they're not gonna. I figured that would be a thing at Microsoft's.
But that's the thing. It's like Microsoft can only do so much.
I mean, last year's conference was packed with shit.
Yeah, but that's because you could it either showed up in Sony or Microsoft. Now it's like it's all on Microsoft to show it off. If they don't have their own conference.
We have 14 Xbox Game Studios games in this show this year. More first party games than we've ever had in the show. So yeah, I'm figuring all those developers.
14 first party. Ugh.
I'm sure a lot of those are gonna be like, especially if they just acquired some of them. Unless they were already mid development, it's gonna be early teasers.
Cuphead 2.
Well, that I can get into. That's way too soon. Like,
Yeah.
that game's years off, unless they really like Microsoft threw more money at them. But that's hand drawn animation for
Yeah, I
everyone.
know.
Yeah, that's gonna be an undertaking.
But they could tease it.
Yeah,
I mean,
we'll see it again in 3 years.
I mean, it's been what, like a year-ish, almost.
I see what you're saying. Banjo 3.
Yeah, sure. Okay,
Come on, ride that train.
If Banjo 3X had come out, are you gonna like beat Tyler Raw?
Hell yeah. And not your
Notice
dick.
his phrasing there.
I'm not gonna beat your dick raw.
If I say notice his phrasing there. So.
Come on, ride that train.
I'm just
And ride
saying.
it.
If
Also,
Gino,
your Wi-Fi is fucked up.
it's the internet in general, in the area.
It's broken.
Just use your own internet.
It just reset today. I don't want to use.
It resets on the 31st?
If I go over 3G, it resets every first of the month. So
It's the 31st.
So how many
It's after midnight, so it's
how
the
much
first.
data do you have left?
It just reset.
Uh-huh.
I used up about half a gig in the time it went over 3G.
So Bethesda's next.
You whiny, smut-loving. Oh,
Bethesda's next, and
That's an accurate
I
description.
guarantee you, like, what's going to happen is I can tell you.
Elder Scrolls.
Nope, that's not how the show's going to open up. There's going to be a
You
stage.
said Activision?
I said
Bethesda. You drunk.
Oh.
There's gonna the stage can have a lowered section, and Todd Howard's gonna be sitting there in just a
Remastered
chair.
Oblivion.
We're sorry. We're sorry. Like, it's pretty much
Sorry.
apologizing about Fallout
Rage
76.
2 is alright. Fallout 76, yeah, we're gonna.
But they're
We're
also
sorry.
still going to open with
We're
Andrew
sorry.
WK.
We're sorry as he's tossing out copies of Skyrim on whatever. We're sorry.
We're putting Skyrim
On
on
Laserdisc. And Blu-ray DVD combo pack.
and then the original Game Boy.
That's probably I mean, all I expect out of Bethesda is we're probably going to see another CG only trailer of Elder Scrolls 6, maybe get a subtitle. Like, that's it. That's all I'm expecting. I'm not expecting anything other than that. Their other game, Starfield, they said they're not going to show this year.
Oh, really?
Apparently,
That was the one I thought was further in development too.
I thought it was. I think they're both very early on.
I knew they were early, but I figured Starfield
I
at
thought
least
that,
had 6 months to a
I
year
think I
on
remember
it.
reading so we might not see them. I mean, they could surprise me, but
If they're having a what the hell are they going to show? 50 minutes of Elder Scrolls?
Doom.
Yeah, we get Doom Eternal.
Doom Eternal's their big game, and they're usually the shorter conference, usually like 35, 40 minutes. So
And they pull out some random mobile. Here's a mobile game.
What, you don't have phones?
Has Fallout 76 already gone free to play?
No.
That's probably what they're going to announce, and it's not. They're not going to salvage that game.
Nope.
That game's dead. Like,
Not necessarily, but that's because I have people to play with, and that's because it's like he's really into the whole. The fact he's from West Virginia, he's really into it. We just play.
I don't have that much loyalty to where I live. Like, I was like, I mean,
It's just one of those things. It's like he really enjoyed the other Fallout games, and when he was playing this, and it's like in this multiplayer, he enjoyed it for that aspect.
Oof.
Even though there's no story or anything, he enjoyed the whole mechanic of Fallout games.
Have you seen the recent meme going around where if you use some certain item where it knocks you out and then you wake up in a random location?
Nuke Shine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You seen
If you do that quest, you end up on a random spot in the map, and it's like, oh, look, I haven't been in this place. Oh, look, there are level 50 enemies here. Thank you, Nuke Shine.
But someone's
I woke up on a bridge.
random location was literally they're in a cart with like 2 bodies. So they're like, even in 76 we can't escape Skyrim. So
Yeah, it was clever. But,
But,
okay.
but the fact that you can randomly get sent there,
Yeah.
it's like you close your eyes, you wake up, you hear some trotting going on, like you're being carried in this wagon.
I mean,
What's up with you?
every time you get drunk, you wake up somewhere random, right?
In my own bed, every time, unless I'm at a con.
With a different STD every night. Ding.
Damn, that's a lot of
I know we were
STDs.
talking Bethesda, but this would be a cool.
It's Doom and...
No, we
Elder
got we
Scrolls.
forgot to do the other obligatory. What the fuck is Rocksteady working on? When are we gonna see that? Like,
When I get there,
That would be a good thing to pop up
better
during
be ready.
Microsoft.
that's what I'm saying. I was like, we have
Rocksteady.
That's what I would be excited for. I'd probably beat Tyler for that.
For what?
well, whatever the fuck Rocksteady. What if they're working on an original title called
It's just
Poop
Rock-
Man Shits the Bed?
Coop
It's
Man.
just Rocksteady's logo comes up on the screen. I just run over and
I
like
mean,
smack Tyler. And
We're just kidding, John. Like, I pay all this money.
You better hope that's a short trailer. I'm just gonna beat you during.
Literally,
the
I
whole
do
trailer.
not know or don't remember the company, but when you said Rocksteady, it made me think of that song at work. So
Rocksteady's made the Arkham games.
well, I didn't play them.
They're good. You play.
Did not play
It
them.
makes you feel like the Batman.
Can I,
got to kill the Batman.
can I just watch like one of the Nolan North movies for that?
No,
Nolan
you are
North.
Kevin Conroy.
Nolan North, you're right.
I don't know.
I love
shit.
them Nolan North directed Batman movies.
I don't-
Nolan North.
That's Ollie North.
I know. Nolan North, the acclaimed voice actor,
Yeah, you saying he can't direct?
directed.
Are you
The
saying he
Dark-
can't direct?
He can't direct worth the shit. That's why he acts.
Have you seen him try at least?
Yeah,
Where? What show?
he directed
Sources.
my ass and that you're whooping.
So you're saying he couldn't even direct that?
He said duck and weave. I said Nolan, Tyler can't fight worth a goddamn. What does it matter? Why am I ducking and weaving? I'm just going to exhaust myself. He said
Maybe
"You're
that's
right."
what he wanted.
He said you're right. You're
Maybe it
right.
was like you got to give him a chance, so you got to act like you're
boy
giving
can't
an ass
fight.
whooping.
The boy's real tight, if you know what I'm saying. I went, Nolan? He went, and he gave me a look, and I went, I'm not going to listen to you. That's probably right.
So
that's how I know he can't direct.
So you're saying we shouldn't listen to Nolan North no matter what he's doing?
At least in terms of fighting choreography. Like,
Okay,
Christopher Nolan,
Better
you
yet-
stupid
All I
bitch.
know is Nolan something.
Mhm.
Nolan something or no whatever Nolan. All I know is Nolan from that.
You're still wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that you don't get partial credit.
all I know is Nolan from any of that. I didn't watch the show
I'm not your
or the
elementary...
movie.
What show? What are you talking about?
Batman, Forever or whatever this show was.
Batman Forever, the show it was. Are you were turning into Professor Farnsworth way sooner.
Good news.
Good news,
I
everyone.
got the Alzheimer's.
You really are getting it in your mid-20s.
Yeah, you never know.
You are.
I remember shit. Sometimes I remember it better than y'all.
Yeah, the stuff you do remember doesn't matter, and the stuff you should remember doesn't
But at
matter.
the same time, I mean,
You
y'all
know
are
what?
like, when did we do this shit?
You
I'm
know
like,
what your
oh,
memory's
then.
full of? That ass. That's all it's full of right now.
Is that not a good thing, though?
But that's all it's in your head right now.
I'm thinking about, like, maybe do I want to refill this? I don't know.
The struggle. Do I fill this empty beer mug up with beer?
I mean, it's not
Tyler
it's not a
Myers.
beer mug, but it's mostly used as such.
So anything for Bethesda other than I just think we're going to get Elder Scrolls 6 subtitle with another CG-only trailer.
Do they have a card game? Bethesda?
Yeah, they have an Elder
Yes.
Scrolls card game.
Update.
Cool. I'm sure.
They
Yeah.
also-
I don't play it. I'm just.
They also have an online game, and I think they come out with an expansion soon.
Oh yeah, the other just goes online.
Yeah, so it's like
So just updates and maybe one new game or info on new games.
hidden mobile game. Here's a new mobile game.
Oh yeah, they'll probably have like some more stuff on Elder Scrolls Blades. I lost interest in that game.
Ugh.
Hey, if you're still playing this, we've made it to where it doesn't drain half your battery loading
Jesus
up.
Christ!
How
That
about opening a loot box doesn't take
8
forever?
hours.
I just want to open up this wooden chest.
Yeah, literally, like to even open up a loot box, you gotta wait 8 hours. Like Jesus Christ, game! Like that's not how that
Thanks.
works.
What?
Yeah, to open up a chest, it takes time, or you can pay money for a chest you could have paid money for.
So pretty much you loot a chest or whatever, you
It
open
takes
it.
8 hours,
Okay, wait 8 hours and okay.
and you get the contents.
Is it worth it? Let me work it.
Nope.
No.
Oh wait, hold on. Is it worth it? Let me search it.
Bethesda has a very steep hill to climb to regain some trust.
Yeah, they really have had like years of like you had really good
Here's
games,
a
but like
Bethesda game.
76
Everybody loves
really like
us. And then
killed everything. Like they just straight up like murdered a puppy on stage basically when they released it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like all this good ill will, and they're just like thinks they're killing it. It's kind of like when Reed's like going on, you're making everybody laugh. That he has that one joke that goes too far. It's like whoa, whoa, whoa. You know what I'm saying? It's like that was the Reed's murdered a puppy.
going for the shock value.
Weren't they behind or part of Rage 2?
Yes,
Yeah, they
that was
published it.
actually a decent game.
Is it already out?
Yes.
Mhm.
Do you think they're gonna have anything update wise on
It
that?
just came
No,
out.
it just came
I mean, you could be like, yeah, it's been 3 weeks. Here's an update.
I mean, they'll probably say the Rage 2 just came out. How are gamers enjoying it?
Yeah,
Woo!
hooray!
We're sorry about 76. Everybody goes quiet. Shit, I thought I'd get some. He thought if he said it really quick, there'd still be people cheering. Shit.
The
He
Elder
needed it for the
Scrolls,
higher. He's trying to bait people into cheering. Shit. My daughter. He needs it for the PR highlight reel.
I can see him making these facial expressions too, like, fuck that one up. I thought I was gonna get away with it.
I was gonna say, isn't that conference like late Sunday night ish?
So who's actually gonna watch it?
Well, I want to say, I think
Yeah,
it
it's
starts
at
at
8:30.
8:30.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know if that's
That's
for
bad.
our time or their time. This is Eastern time.
Okay, that's not too.
Because I was about to say, because if that's true, then goddamn, I was like, Square Enix the next day is at midnight. That doesn't make sense. Like
No,
9
they
p.m.
have Sony's old slot,
Yeah.
so it's 9.
So Bethesda is at 8:30. So there's Microsoft 4 to 6.
We're talking about Monday, June, whatever.
No, Sunday. Aren't there? Isn't there on Sundays? The 9th?
There's stuff on Sunday, but I thought Microsoft has Monday.
Okay, yeah. Hold on, wait, shit. This says June. Wait, oh, that's July. Sorry. Yeah, there's a Sunday. There's Microsoft's and Bethesda's are on Sunday. Remember, they've been doing that. Then it's like Microsoft. Then Sony's been.
I thought they were Monday.
Yeah, it used to be all on one day, like Monday, and then it was like an all day thing. Now it's the past few years has been Microsoft, Bethesda, Devolver's at 10. I actually just downloaded a Devolver game, Gato Roboto. It's pretty damn fun.
What kind of game is it?
It's a Metroidvania. You're a cat. You and your owner crash land on this like alien. It's basically Metroid. It's literally Metroid. And,
but with cats.
Yeah, and you get one shot of everything, so you got to get into a robot. But it's open. I think you get to like kind of choose the levels in whatever world in order you want to. I am not stuck. I literally just got to it. The boss in the aqueducts, and he's killing me 3 times because I guess there's some upgrade. I'm gonna go back and see if I can get an upgrade to that sub because otherwise I'm about to grind this shit out like to beat this boss. But it's cute. It's really cute. You get to be a cat. You can climb walls. You can do stuff with the things you can with a cat that you can't with a robot. But that's the risk factor, Tyler. You get one shot.
Also, they use the Spanish word for cat.
It's not even spelled like that.
Ooh.
It's spelled like it's a play on gato, yes, but it's Goto, like goto roboto.
So it's a Japanese person saying the Spanish word for cat.
I'm assuming that's the pun. Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty fun. Like they announced it a little while ago, and then like they had a launch trailer on YouTube, and like the eShop had a discount on it, and I was like $6 for a Metroidvania, but it's in black and white, and I was like, so it's simplistic. I was like, cool. I'm gonna play some more of it tomorrow. I can't wait. I'm excited.
Does White Boy play it?
Yeah, he was sitting next to me when I was playing. I was like, this is you.
But
and me?
is he actually playing it?
No.
Damn.
I do need to get new Joy-Cons. I haven't used the D-pad. My left Joy-Con's fucked up. It's killed me many a time. Like, literally, sometimes it'll just, like, make me run to the left.
You played it too much.
Yeah.
That's probably what Reed was saying.
I wore a pair
I mean,
of
it's
Joy-Cons.
over, what, a year and a few months? 2 years?
It's overdue. It came out in
It's been 2 years?
2017.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
March, yeah. So I've worn a pair of Joy-Cons out, but damn if it's probably got over 500 hours played on it, so I mean... so after Devolver,
hours?
they're done for the day, and then the next day picks up with Upload VR, PC Gaming, and Limited Run. Who cares? PC Gaming is always like, here's some strategy games for the PC that you're not going to get. You might get on a Steam sale in 4 years. Then Ubisoft at 4. Now, Ubisoft had one of their announcements spoiled with Roller Champions. Apparently, it's going to have licensed music in it. That's about all we know.
That's most of their budget.
It's like a futuristic roller derby. So, I mean, depending on how they do it.
They spoil, like, Watch Dogs 3 or anything?
Yeah, Watch Dogs 3 is probably coming. Actually, Ubisoft might have an exciting one because...
besides Just Dance opening.
I'm like 90% sure we're going to see Splinter Cell.
That'd be neat.
Because they hinted at him in the last, like... Badlands or whatever. Yeah. There was actually a mission with him, and they pretty much said like, I'm hoping I'm out of retirement soon. And I think actually the voice actor kind of like made it public he's going to be at E3 and stuff. I was like, wow, with it.
Okay.
And he really, I think he's like David Hayter. He does a few things, but he's not known for a heck of a whole lot. So I mean, I could see Splinter Cell coming back.
Don't talk about E3.
Yeah. We got a late guest.
Surprise guest who lives here, but never shows up.
We just got to Ubisoft.
Internet went out, so I was like, I'm just
I've been saying with the phone.
So we pretty much said like Microsoft's where all the third-party announcements are going to be, and John couldn't think of that many like third-party announcements that could happen.
Well, I mean, not like huge surprises that haven't been leaked already.
I mean, I'm thinking like Devil May Cry 5 didn't get leaked.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, what would you expect now?
That's what I'm saying. Like, do some like balls to the wall. Like, what would you want to see as a third party? Because it's going to show up in Microsoft if ever, or they're just going to throw the trailer online.
It's probably going to be some remake of a remake. Probably.
Because I'm expecting all the Square stuff. Like, Square's probably actually going to have like a good conference for themselves. I'm hoping, but they're I think they're next after Ubisoft.
Does more cross-platforming count?
Yeah. Some Fortnite stuff. For sure. Do you think it's too early to say like a Fortnite spinoff? Epic's big enough. Like I could see them like, here's another little mini game.
We've made several millions of dollars, probably billion. Let's throw it into a game.
Yeah, let's throw. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like they could have a spinoff of some sort.
No, you stupid thing.
Don't you worry.
His computer wants to go to sleep or update or something, but he's like, nah.
So
No, I got it. It's just being dumb.
So yeah, Ubisoft though, are we gonna see another Ass Creed already? Because they didn't even wait a year after the Egyptian one
No,
for
they
Rome.
didn't.
So you think they're gonna announce another one, or you think they're gonna take a year off?
Well, didn't Odyssey receive good praise for what it was, though?
Yeah, so they took that 1 year off, and I guess everybody forgot. I mean, but also the new ones are apparently like plagued with. It's either grind out levels doing like side missions or pay money to advance. So they're taking that model.
It's pretty much not what Assassin's Creed started as, so.
It's just Assassin's Creed is not good anymore.
I only ever played the first one, and that was
Okay.
like a few years after it even
You
came
didn't even
out.
play it when it got good.
I said it after it came
When
out.
Desmond died, I gave up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but where do they do this Assassin's Creed, though?
They're going to do it in the bayous of
I was
Louisiana.
gonna say Red Dead, something Red Dead Redemption.
That would be interesting.
I mean, they
That-
haven't been to South America.
Yeah. You just want to go to Machu Picchu, don't you?
No, I was thinking more like a Aztecian. You gotta slay the emperors, slaying all these thousands of people for their gods or whatever.
I mean, the only way they could get me interested if they do like a Japan.
That's my second answer.
That's what everybody's wanted for the
It's
longest.
they gotta go to
Samurai.
China.
Shonen
China would be
Jump.
cool. Ooh, Thailand, Bangkok.
No,
Why not?
Some Taiwan.
not
Because
enough
you would-
history.
You'd love that game.
What, Assassin's Creed Bangkok? Oh, this militant guerrilla dude's doing something in Thailand or something like that. This is only like 40 years ago, but you're gonna go in the past and defeat them. So
Do you think we're gonna? Oh well, apparently they announced Beyond
Hold
Good
on.
and Evil 2 is not going to be at the E3 conference.
I was
They're
thinking about
having
that at
they're
work.
They're having a separate live stream next week. So apparently this is the E3 of
Pre-E3?
Everybody's jumping the gun on like no, I'm going to do this first. No, because like Death Stranding got a 9-minute trailer. Not complaining, but
Well,
I,
that
it
was
said I had
kinda
to
neat,
sign in to
though.
watch that. I don't know why.
I watched the first 10
age-gated, I
seconds
guess?
of it.
Yeah, it was, or at least by the time I saw it, it was
what?
the Death Stranding trailer.
But what?
It was age gated, or I had to sign in to watch it.
I mean, a man was smoking in it.
That's it.
What was it?
Baby being
It's already got higher views than the Final Fantasy VII trailer. That just came out.
Ooh, John.
All I know is like, what was it? Someone pointed it out on Twitter. It's like, in the time it took for us to receive another trailer for Final Fantasy VII Remake, Kojima got fired, built a new studio, partnered with Sony, and is releasing a AAA game.
Yeah.
Plus, he's had multiple teasers plus a
But
trailer.
that's also like Nomura being Nomura.
Well, that's also, they had one developer and then they dropped it and then like,
Yeah.
we're sort of starting from scratch.
And we got more gameplay, so it seems like it's pretty much he's almost making the Metal Gear 5 he wanted, kind of.
Oh yeah, I saw a meme about that trailer too. Like apparently, they were saying Kojima's like, this is what's happening in the game. Someone was like, Kojima, I know you're like a guy who likes metaphors or whatever in your games or whatever, but maybe you're going too deep. So
What do you mean?
I don't know. I would have to see the trailer to understand it.
You saw a meme, but you don't understand the content. This is exactly what Chad is saying about you and every.
All I'm saying is,
No, me and Chad said it was you window shop pop culture. You don't know what you're talking about. You just recognize what that was. Like
I haven't seen the trailer, so I don't know what they're talking about. But I get also what they're talking about.
with The Office, just like last night when his kid was born, he said it was. He actually did say
The
it was.
Scar and Dance was playing. Or
I
something
said
like that.
yeah, Tyler's seen that scene, never heard it.
I didn't even watch the video you linked.
I know, but I'm saying you don't watch these things, but you
Whatever-
desperately want to join in on the
Whatever's on TV
conversation.
is what I see, and that's if I have it on the channel at the time. I'm sorry, I'll still watch cable fucking television.
Just get Netflix, Grandpa.
No,
Why not?
I ain't paying $8 when I can watch it free for someone else paying for it.
What do you think is going to happen when your mom and dad die? Are you going to pay for cable?
Internet,
Then you're going to go to Netflix.
streaming services, download that shit. I don't know.
You don't have to pay for internet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just make sure you know that.
60
So Ubisoft,
some odd.
I think we're going to see another Rayman game. No, that guy's working on Beyond Good and Evil 2. But I would like another Rayman platformer. They've been pretty fun, the new ones. They have been.
Mm-mm.
They haven't been. They're bad games.
Never played them, but yeah, no.
All right. Tyler says no. You never played them. He says they're not good games.
My word is law. I am Aku.
All right. Anybody else got anything for Ubisoft? Any Just Dance performances?
I mean, I honestly don't know how they're going to top
Tyler,
last year with their Just Dance performance.
Tyler, what song are they going to perform at Just Dance? Do you think it's going to be something?
Probably something Cardi B.
I was thinking an Old Town Road upbeat, like
that could be part of it.
They do
I could see them doing like a 2 or 3 song mashup for the intro. Yeah. Also, didn't they do Taylor Swift within the past 3 years for their song?
I don't know.
Yeah, I can't remember, but I feel like they did. I feel like Me, her new song Me, would be on there. With something Cardi B, if not Nicki. No, mostly Cardi B, and then, like you're saying, Old Town Road. I think if at least one of those 3 is on there, I'll be happy because of predictions.
This is on Just Dance or something else?
Yeah, pretty much Ubisoft's Just Dance performance of the year, like which songs are going to be on there.
How far in advance do they need the right song to get to them in Just Dance?
What?
Like we're just like on Just Dance, they have like a whole like dance number to the song, right?
Yeah, like the
I'm
other.
saying, how long in advance do they need to give Just Dance enough time to make the dance for it?
Oh, who fucking knows?
A
yeah.
weekend. I could just see it like they.
Like they'll probably cast for like people to join them and then film it over a weekend. So. But I feel like in the past, if not just one song, they've done 1 to 3 songs within the performance, either introducing the game or playing it during the game demo. So,
when's E3 again?
In a week or 2?
Basically, a week from now, they start doing stuff June 7th ish. Basically, that weekend through Thursday.
So it's literally going to go from E3 week or weekend into Games Done Quick week, pretty much. Yes, no. I think it's like a week after.
When does Games Done Quick start?
I want to say the 18th.
Same time as Mario Maker comes out.
Someone will have already speed run it. It'll be in there, but no, it won't.
I thought Mario Maker comes out like the 28th.
Yeah, it's at the end of the month.
I'm pretty sure, because the streamers that I watch, or YouTubers, they said they're trying to figure out if they want to stay for the whole event or go home and play Mario Maker 2.
No, Mario Maker's the end of the month. It's like the 28th. Or 26th.
I'm pretty sure it's the same weekend as GDSQ.
SDGQ.
Whatever. Same.
June 23rd through 30th, so it's like 2 weeks after.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking about during E3. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
Oh, we're on 2. Yeah, sorry.
We're not talking about that anymore. Any games done quick, they're done, Tyler.
But this is coming up.
Nope. Are you taking your vacation for that, for real?
No, I am not. I wanted to, but then I think it's either the same week or the week after.
Don't they just put all those on
Carl
YouTube
does.
anyways? Or?
Yep. That's how I watch it.
They essentially do, but I mean, if I'm at home, I'm still going to watch what I can.
I've been watching a lot of RPG Limit Break lately. I don't know. It's kind of came up on.
Are they doing live or just repeats of whatever they've done in the past?
It's pretty sure it's still live. Like they'll bring in new people and do this like the same game from like 3 or 4 years ago.
Okay.
But they beat Tactics in 4.5 hours. I was like, what the F?
Which one?
Final Fantasy Tactics.
4.5.
Speaking of Final Fantasy,
Speedrun,
let's go to Square Enix. So let's knock it out. We're gonna get to see Tifa's glorious HD titties, baby, and salvation will be upon us. And they don't have to show me anything else in this game.
So they're only gonna show Tifa, not Red or Cat Sith or.
Who
Is it
gives
Cat
a
or Kate?
Shit.
I don't know. I call him
Tifa's
Cat.
tits in HD, baby.
Cat.
Here we go.
Well, based off the only way I've seen it spelled, I say Kate. So.
Yeah, see it.
Kate Sith.
Yeah.
I pronounce everything wrong anyways, so. But also Sid.
Also on I'm gonna derail you for a second. Based off
Sephiroth, maybe we don't know.
Based off your Snap story, I wouldn't mind seeing Mott either. But go ahead.
That's a good transition, Tyler. John, what do you hope to see from this new? Do you think they're going to do a blowout information? Do you think we're getting a release date?
No.
I think we're getting a release
If anything, it's going to be like 2020.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
March 2020.
We're going to release
more
2020.
concept art.
I think
They've had gameplay before, though.
Yeah, I think we're going to see more than we've ever seen.
I think March 2020.
I don't know. I think they'll focus
I could see it being early, first half of year 2020.
When does PS5 come out?
March 2020.
I think it's going to
Summer
get
2020, maybe.
I was thinking early 2020, then it's going to get delayed. to late 2020. Like that'd be a good not Christmas game, but fall game.
No, I think Square's going to spend most of their time on Avengers. That's what they've been hyping
They got
up.
Avengers. Apparently, there's like some. Apparently, some phrasing has people scared for like some. I don't know if they're casting people at the boost to run it, but like information. Apparently it might have like the like leveling up system very similar to Destiny and stuff like that. People are kind of scared, like a loot system, like.
In Final Fantasy?
No, Avengers.
Oh, Avengers.
And people are kind of scared. I mean, I'm kind of excited for it. They announced this shit like 3 years ago. We're just saying like Square and Marvel are teaming up. It's like so, So who cares?
This is Avengers Assemble the game?
Yeah.
Okay. I had known nothing of it.
Nobody knows anything.
But from what you're describing, like previously,
I didn't know there was a game.
I would love to see.
Apparently, it's a games as a service model is what is apparently leaked out.
So I would love to see that game, but in the style of Lord of the Rings: The Third Age, where you just go around and you encounter things, and then there's big boss battles, and you level up your characters or whatever. I think that would work well, but I don't know if they're actually going to do it.
They have Shadow War, Tyler.
Okay, that's different from Third Age.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, if you need a Lord of the Rings
I messed
game.
myself up leveling on Third Age.
Yeah, I did too.
So bad.
I tried to level up just to get past a few guys, and then like they're harder
So
afterward.
Square, I think we might get like a CG trailer or announcement of the Kingdom Hearts DLC Remind, but also they have a concert the day before, so I think that might get announced there, then shown formally there. I think the speculation is currently that it's going to focus on Xion, Tyler's favorite character
From which one?
Kingdom Hearts, Xion.
Can't even look anything up.
So there's I don't know. Like all I know is Square is also on their bullshit about the DLC. So they just released the other system's Keyblade. So if you order the game on PS4, you got a PS exclusive Keyblade. You can buy the Microsoft one for $5. It's just a green skin on your Keyblade. I was like, yep, make my Keyblade green. Like, nope, $5. So I was like, this has me worried about.
Well, technically, if you complete the Toy Story level, you already got a green Keyblade.
I mean, it's different.
I know, I'm just saying it's still technically green, but...
So I don't know. And apparently they're gonna. I think that they might do the story one first, but apparently there's gonna be bosses. And I'm kind of hoping, like they said, they're adding some bosses that'll make players want to cry. And I hope that boss, one of the bosses they're talking about, is Sephiroth, because he's been a secret boss for the first 2 games. It'd be very weird if he wasn't in all 3.
At least add some people from Final Fantasy to the game.
I mean, then I was kind of hoping that's what the story would be. Like the story segment is like it'd be Radiant Garden, but I pretty much think they're not going to build that. I thought that would be like, well, here we're going to go visit our friends here. Oh, turns out something's happening here for a little 5-hour adventure. Like,
I have a dumb question. Why were they in the game in the first place?
Who?
Final Fantasy characters.
that's just the collaboration between Square and
Yeah. Okay.
and plus to sell stuff. I mean, to sell the game.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
yeah. Do you love Disney stuff? Play this game. Do you love
Do you-
Final
do you
Fantasy
like
stuff?
anime
Play
trash?
this game. Do you like
I was
anime
just wondering if
trash?
there's any, but yeah, that's all.
So apparently that Babylon's Fall game is still happening from Platinum. Remember they announced that last year? That's apparently happening.
Well, don't forget what actually was in it, but
Everybody else did too. So I'm sure that's gonna show up. My thing is, I think what might be their big hook, line, and sinker. We're not gonna see much of it, but I think, and here's my bold prediction for all of E3, we're gonna hear the phrase
here at Nintendo,
Final Fantasy 16. It's been enough time. I think they can just announce it. If all they say is Final Fantasy 16, they just show us a picture of a character. I think, because you know who's directing it? And there's been a rumor for a while.
Yoshida.
Yoko Taro.
Oh, I had the first part. Right.
I'd rather take another tactics game.
I mean, nah, that's not happening.
I know it's not, but I want one. So
People are
bad.
thinking, like, between Nier Automata, like, and he's proved himself to Square, like, people thinking Yoko Taro might be directing 16.
Ooh.
And if he kind of, like, brings back and, like, having the fun aspect of, like, Final Fantasy, I think he'll be good at it.
Did you platinum 15?
Yes.
How long did that take you?
I don't remember. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
time.
Was it over 200 hours?
No.
Okay.
It was probably close to 100. But also, you can platinum that game before you do everything. So I went and did all.
Really?
You didn't have to do a single secret dungeon for that game for the platinum, but I did them anyway.
Huh.
Like,
I kind of did that with Skyrim because there's a lot of stuff you could do that's not on there.
yeah, I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I figured like that'd be 100. Like, I pretty much platinum 100% of it. In some games, those are like Mutual, but none of that.
I gave up on 10.
So you don't think we're gonna see Final Fantasy 16?
I would hope not. No.
You just don't want 7 to get overshadowed.
Yeah, it's like finish 7.
I want.
But I'm sure they're gonna announce something. It's like, here's the next thing we're working on.
People were scared that Final Fantasy 7 Remake has had so much effort and stuff put into it. They might say, "Fuck it, that's 16," because that happened with Final Fantasy 15. It was just a spin-off of 13, so it's like, fuck it, give it a numbered title. I think they might like just name drop it. I think we might see a little bit of gameplay from the
17 at this point.
from the Dragon Quest Monsters 3rd game, because 11 did really well. Oh, we'll probably see more gameplay from the Switch port and the updated 11 release. But the new Monsters game has Eric and his sister from Final Fantasy 11. Final Fantasy 11, fucking Dragon Quest 11. So I could see that getting like shown off here. Probably not much of a focus since it is a 3DS game, I think. Or not 3DS game. Actually, I don't know what they announced it for. It's probably Switch. I think it's usually a mobile. It might still be 3DS because it's Japan. Nah, if it's Japan, it's probably going to be Switch. We have no idea what that shit's... I'm not going to quit speculating because I have no idea what it's coming out on. Other than that, if he isn't making it, I would hope to see what Yoko Taro is working on. If it's the next Nier or whatever. I want to see more from him. And I think that would be really cool. Like, when I read that, like, rumor going on, do you think Yoko Taro could be working on it? And I was like, maybe. I just think, like, he needs somebody with a different, like, mindset than, like, everything's a reference to everything, like, Final Fantasy's had. I mean, they lost the guy who did 15, like, he quit. And they actually had some other big guy quit, too, so... I don't know. Are we going to see another Tomb Raider from Square Enix?
I hope not.
Neither do I.
mean,
It's too late. Did they just have a game last year? That
it
shit came and went.
Yeah, but it's still a good game. But it still seems too early for another Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Shit, what else could they do? Because they had Just Cause, Tomb Raider.
So Star Ocean got a remake.
Maybe they'll do something with it. I would like to see them do something with the Star Ocean franchise.
They just announced that port of the first one.
Yeah.
Port of a remaster.
Yeah.
Remaster. Which I'll play. I'm looking forward to it. I would like the second one done. Or maybe re-released digitally.
Second Story?
Yeah.
Didn't they do that, like a PC Steam remake? Or am I making that up?
No, they did like a PSP version.
Oh, okay, so what that was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Version. The PSP version.
I think that's the only thing they did with that one. Another Star Ocean game would be good. I would like that. What else could Square do? It seems like they're going to just do the Avengers for the majority, and then 7. That's what people want.
Crash Bandicoot. I don't know.
I told him, I was like, I would hope if they are making original Crash Bandicoot, that is announced at a Sony's thing. But it is Activision. I can see them like, let's go ahead and announce it. But also, they're doing Crash Team Racing. That might be next year.
I can't think of who owns what at the moment.
Activision owns both Spyro and Crash. Because apparently the original story behind those is Universal were like original part owners of those characters just to get the games funded. And apparently, like they just sold the rights to Activision once the main devs didn't want to do them. That was the weird like era of PS1 where it's like, all right, make 3 games and say fuck off with character. Like, you spend all these years and you also do 3 games within 3 years. Like, people get pissed about yearly releases. All the Crash Bandicoots came out 1 year after the other, but they were all good. Okay, Crash Bandicoot 2 and 3 were good games. Spyro 1 and 2 were good games.
I don't know if I ever actually played those.
Spyro?
Yeah.
Shit, dude. Spyro 3 is just... It inserts a lot of mini... Alright, skateboarding, I like just because I was a kid in the 90s and I like skateboarding. That's not fair.
Like Tony Hawk Pro Skater?
Yeah, like they integrated, like they just pretty much said like Spyro's gonna have like 4 or 5 buddies and they all have minigame gimmicks and they all kind of control very shitty. So it's like, yeah, you're not playing as the one character. We've tightened up the controls and made play really fun. So I mean, that's the only thing. I haven't played Spyro the Reignited Trilogy actually. I thought about getting it the other day and I was like, Do I want to? Nah. I played more Dauntless. So, John will see Final Fantasy VII is what it is. I will see it as Tifa's reemergence to the world.
I'd like them to reuse the Xenogears franchise, but they won't do that.
John, you're already getting your 7 remake. Now shut up for 10 years.
I'm just saying, if they went back and
Would they
Gears,
remake it or would they
Xenogears remastered or something, yeah.
Plus, aren't all those guys Monolith now?
Yeah, they are. But they still... Square still owns the rights to the game, but they can also like source it out to them. Like, here, make a game.
I bought it.
It's a really good game. They just ran out of money at the end. So
I enjoy the newest one.
Deus Ex and Thief are under Square.
Another Deus Ex. Didn't the other one kind of come out to like no fanfare? It kind of just came and went. The third one.
But I think it still did well enough.
People praised the shit out of the second one, but the third one kind of like, oh yeah, that's right. So I don't know.
Was the third one Machina or no?
No, it was Human Revolution. And then what was the other one? Or is the newest one Human Revolution?
Pretty sure that's the newest one.
I thought the latest one was Human Revolution.
Yeah, because it went whatever Deus Ex, Machina, and then this one. And I know Machina got speed ran.
But that's it for Square.
Mankind Divided and Human Revolution.
There you go. But that's it for Square. Square's just gonna... They have their... Unless they pull out Xenogears out of nowhere, it's like, they're not gonna surprise me.
So I think they have the most surprise potential because they could...
They do.
Because they're also the only company that gets out there and will say... Here's this thing. You're not going to see it for 7 years. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, they can get people hyped just by just saying like That's what I'm saying. Like, and we're currently working on like.
Here's a logo.
That's what I'm saying. They can do the smallest like teaser of like. Also, I think if they did have Yoko Taro do Final Fantasy 16, it would actually come out in a timely manner. Like, you'd know nothing about Yoko Taro, Tyler. So shut up.
He is lazy as fuck.
You're right.
That's you.
That man put over 30,000 polygons in 2B's ass, and you say he's lazy?
He could have done 40.
He painstakingly wove that ass.
He could have done 40,000.
You can't even do 40 hours of work a week.
I do it all the week.
You don't work.
What is work to you?
Twerking.
Working.
40 hours of twerk at work.
Just sit over there in the corner by the spinach.
Yeah, I'm putting that spinach up while I'm twerking. Okay.
So, next is my dad. What's he gonna announce? Hey, I just redid the fence.
Like, Nintendo?
No, my dad.
Because I thought Sony was like out of the conference or something.
So can we talk about Sony briefly? So Death Stranding showed up. Rumor is we might get more like trailers around that time for Sony stuff, like because apparently their next State of Play is not coming till the fall. I feel like we might see a trailer for Last of Us 2, but not with a whole lot. Just kind of like let's just dump a trailer online.
I figure they would show off Ghost of Tsushima.
I hope Tsushima.
Whatever.
I kept saying Tsukishima, and I had to look it up. Tsukishima is the villain after.
Ghost of whatever.
He's
Sony's
the guy with the book guy who can make you inject himself from bleach.
Book guy.
That's his thing. Is he has a book.
The thing is, we haven't seen anything for Ghost.
I know, but I'm in, baby. I love this whole resurgence of samurais. Then Onimusha got a remake, and I played that. Not a remake, remaster.
How'd you say it?
Onimusha.
I say Onimusha.
Onimusha.
Oni. Oh, Oni.
That fucking talking cat. Long Johnson. Alright, y'all want to talk about Nintendo? Let's talk about Nintendo. I think they're going to open up with a DLC.
Mario Party 8! I don't fucking know!
Well, first off, Mario Party 8 came out in 2007, Tyler. Mario Party 9 has been out, and that introduced the cars. Then in 10, they didn't learn their shit. And it did so terrible that they had to... You saw people play Mario Party 10 last weekend, Dilly.
I know. I didn't know what number it was. I just know it was a Mario Party on the Switch.
It was on a Wii U.
I don't fucking care. It's a Wii something.
The Switch was a Super Mario Party.
Still the Switch.
So what are they going to introduce with 11?
Character
I think...
They just released a Mario Party, you dumb.
Literally last
They can't do
year-
it again? Same assets, just add something different.
They got
That
enough
would be
games
cool if
on
they
their
if they
plate.
really did add an online mode.
They're in the online mode to that.
Nope. Nintendo's dumb.
Yeah. You also can't play Super Mario Maker online with your friends because
That was dumb.
No, you can play with randoms.
Yeah,
just not
because
directly with your
it'll-
friends.
like no literally
Oh, you
even
mean the builder mode or actual
no
playing?
it's, you can't
Levels.
play, you can't play levels with your friends because it might affect your online ranking. But then Aaron from Game Grumps had the best tweet. All right, Nintendo, hear me out. How about
Unranked.
it's pretty much like you click on Play with Friends. There's a menu that says, just so you know, this won't affect your online ranking. Do you agree? Yes or no? There you go.
An unranked mode.
Yeah, pretty much. You can have this one. Like,
It's like in Sonic Team or Team Sonic Racing and every other freaking game
and, yeah,
on
it's like,
Nintendo
of
consoles
course,
already.
we're not going to let you.
But the first party
Farm.
Nintendo game can't figure out unranked.
But apparently, like this is like as is. Apparently, so they're going to patch that in. Like you can tell, it's like Nintendo is sometimes a very stubborn Japanese company.
Online, what? Internet?
It's
Durr.
2019. I think we're going to open up with a Smash DLC character, and I think it's going to not be the hypest one. I think we're going to get 2 DLC characters.
That's a little aggressive.
They're going to book it. No, but the thing is, it's been 6 months since Joker's revealed.
Alan and Gino?
It's
Everything.
been 6 months since
He got revealed in December.
Yeah, but he got released what?
That's what I'm saying.
April?
Like, I think they're not. I think.
I think they're ready to reveal and say, "Hey, he's going to come
No,
out."
here's what
July
I think.
or
Here's what I
something.
think is going to happen is that they're going to shadow drop Erdrick. They're going to say this dude's available like today or within like a few days, just like they did Ryu back in the day.
It's
It
possible.
was Airdrick.
The Dragon Quest III main character.
I didn't play it.
He's the main like rumor for the Square rep. Like I'd love Sora or Gino, but realistically, if you're doing this based off a marketing standpoint, Erdrick would be cool and somebody because
But it'd be more entertaining because if they reveal Gino, I beat the hell out of Tyler.
that's true. Hold on,
That's only
Sakurai.
entertaining.
Sakurai.
That's only entertaining in our circle of friends, not to the world, John. Unless you record it,
I'm
then
putting it on the internet.
Justin looks at fights all the time online. So I mean, you're gonna get at least 1,000
You
views.
could be the next meme, Tyler. Isn't that worth it?
Hey,
I
actually,
don't
did
know
that
this
his
character. Why are you beating me up?
Is your main Mr. Game & Watch still?
Just for trolling. Otherwise, it's
It
like
was Kirby.
otherwise I don't really care.
His
Yes,
serious character is
yeah. Kirby was my original troll, and now it's Game & Watch. And then besides him, it's Bowser for side B.
I'm surprised you don't play Donkey Kong. That way you just pick people up and jump off the map.
He prefers Bowser's cheap.
Yeah,
Pick
I,
swipe them, zzz, boom.
But you think they're going to reveal 2 characters?
Yeah. If everything's supposed to be out by February, I think we're going to get one shadow drop or releasing in June. And then they're going to announce one. It's going to be a little bit of a wait, like
What if it's Tifa?
Joker.
You get 2 Tifas in one day. Not one day, but 1 week.
Then
John would be so pissed because he'd want Sephiroth. I would be too. I'd rather have Sephiroth than Tifa. I'd rather have not another Final Fantasy character.
but
But
you could always
Tifa
pause the game and look
Sephiroth
at
uses a
ass
sword.
or tits.
That's the only thing I can see why.
He uses a really fucking long sword.
I know, but still a sword. That's the only reason why I
Damn
don't
it.
think they would.
What was my notes?
So I
But I
think
would want Gino.
I think they're going to bookend
You
the
said
thing.
Faye is one of them. I remember.
I think they're going to bookend the
I think
thing
that's
with
the right.
Smash. I think they might leave with.
Chrono was one.
That'd be good.
Or Faye.
I think Banjo will be the final one with a collaboration with Microsoft.
At the end. Yeah, sure.
that-
No
be a good
Banjo, only Kazooie.
I mean, it is weird. Microsoft is actually putting their applications on Switch now.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of like it's. I think a Microsoft rep is a given. We don't know if it's going to be Steve or Banjo or Master Chief. I'd be really hyped for 2 of those. Master Chief could be in the game now that literally no, like Joker broke a rule. Like he's using a gun. Like
Yeah.
and Sakurai had a no gun rule.
Well,
back
didn't
in the phone.
Bayonetta?
She's
They're
technically
gun shoes.
Yeah.
They're shoes. They're accessories.
Yeah, that was
So
that.
their
yeah.
shoes would have guns on them that fire like guns with
Joker's
their
straight-
shoes.
They
Joker's-
make her butt look good.
Joker's straight up the one that he's using guns.
She
Like,
also has handguns too, John.
But do they make her butt look good?
Depends on the angle.
Yes.
So we'll see about that.
They're saying the
These
Japanese
guns make Joker's butt look good.
In terms
You
of that,
see
like,
that butt?
we kind of already know everything. There'll probably be some surprises, but we kind of know like, we're going to see Luigi's Mansion, Astral Chain,
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
Metroid
people
Prime.
Yeah, people are going to...
At least the HD collection.
Yeah, we're not going to see Metroid Prime 4. They just restarted development back in February. What I think is going to be interesting is...
I want a Donkey Kong.
I do too.
Talking about what?
A third Donkey Kong. Returns.
Donkey Kong, time to wipe my ass.
Donkey Kong Country Returns.
Using the bongos.
Donkey Kong Country Returns. Tropical Freeze. Donkey Kong Country Time to
Wipe to the rhythm.
Swipe. Don't do it too much. Swipe.
That was a
Don't
great
get
song,
raw.
Hmm?
That was a great song though. Like Nintendo 64, Donkey Kong.
I think.
But I mean, Nintendo's is what, maybe 40 to 50 minutes? It's like, they have so many games already announced. It's like, do they have time to throw in a...
But wait, we
Random
have
game.
one last thing
Yeah.
to announce.
I think there'll be like one.
There's that Machina game, they got
yeah,
Zelda, actually 2 Zelda games.
Thing is, like with Nintendo, like sometimes they like even their big titles they only dedicate like a minute or two for, or sometimes they flat out just skip big titles. Like remember the Yoshi for the Wii U? It just got skipped like 2 years in a row.
Yeah, that was weird. Oh yeah, Crafted World. Yeah, we're not touching that.
Yeah.
We know what y'all need to
My
say.
God,
We
that
don't want to
game's
spend time.
soundtrack is
What, they
terrible.
spoil like a Kirby game?
Nah, Kirby needs to take a little bit of a break. And I'd like them to refocus. Like, Kirby Star Allies was really good. Had a lot of fan service in it. But it's very samey. And I think they need to, we just need a 3D Kirby.
Do we though?
Yeah.
What about like a Mario Odyssey 2?
I'd love that. That's what I'm saying. Every year Nintendo says, we're only announcing stuff for the next year. And they kind of did that last year for just that. But they usually always have at least one or two
Metroid Prime
surprises.
4 was the
Yeah.
one exception in
Yeah.
that.
Well, they
fell
always
on the
have at least a
face.
surprise.
They do.
So I think they could announce
But it's
Odyssey
usually
2.
within a year or 8 months.
They could announce an Odyssey. I mean, an Odyssey 2 could theoretically come out next year.
It could come out this year for all we know.
Maybe, yeah.
Been
I mean,
almost 2
it's,
years.
Mario Galaxy
October-
2 came out fairly quick.
October be 2 years, yeah. So, I mean, I could see it being this year. I could also see that being like next year's holiday title.
Yeah.
Here we go. Off the rails. Don't you know I'm shooting Tyler snails? What time are we at?
Hour and a half.
Oh shit, stupid! It's time to talk about the other developer!
Huh?
John, let's announce it. On the off-topic game studio.
We're
We're announcing our first acquisition. John bought the rights
I mean, how much have y'all
to
spent
Baldur's
in,
Gate.
Oh,
How much
yeah, I
did y'all
forgot
spend
about
in,
that.
like, in, Upstarter games and stuff?
Oh, Kickstarter game?
Kickstarter, thank you.
We talked about this before. I don't want to talk about it.
There's a whole Mighty Number 9 delayed again in video.
Mighty number 9 delayed. I do want to do more videos like that.
Bloodstain's actually supposed to come out.
Yeah,
next
dude.
month.
Did you see
This
the-
month now, officially?
Did you see the playable character, the second one?
No.
Jeez, what's the...
So did you play the NES Castlevania ripoff thing they did?
Yes.
But so
Curse of the Night?
Curse the Night. Yeah. So Zangetsu
Yes.
is going to be playable. They really act like that,
Huh.
dude. For some reason, like they were acting like that wasn't a surprise. I said there's going to be a second playable character, and then it said like it's going to be a surprise.
Even though
playable
we
character.
gave
It's
you
like,
this game a year ago.
it's like
here's
it's
the
going to be that
character.
main character because
Yeah.
the villain's a part of your team in that one.
Yes.
So it's like they got a lot to explain in the beginning of that game. Like
Yes.
one, why isn't Zangatsu starting out doing this? Why is it the girl? Why did this guy all of a sudden turn bad? Where's the old man? Like that old man can cheese a lot of bosses though, Tyler.
Why? Because he uses old man power?
He uses spells.
Old man. The hell's old man power?
I survived the war. You think I can't take you?
But I'm excited for it. When is it coming? End of this month?
June, that's as much as I know.
Ooh, I have pita bread at home.
June reminded you that it has pita bread. You don't eat pita bread.
Okay, it's more tortilla, but
Tortilla.
Up above?
What are you gonna eat on your tortillas?
You're
Just the
drunk.
bread.
Your drunk is wearing off.
Those one pita bread. You do things wrong.
it's
son.
tortilla. I realize now that it's indeed tortilla. And I just like eating the bread.
Why do you just like eating tortillas? You know you can just those quesadillas you bought from Taco Bell. Hey brother, you put some cheese in the middle of that. You heat
June
it up.
18th. So
You got yourself another quesadilla.
It's just cheese and bread.
It's not bread.
What is it then?
It's flour tortillas. They're different.
But
You're
bread-
very racist. You're a
bread is
racist.
made from flour.
Okay, so everything made of. So is cake bread?
I like it.
No.
Technically.
No.
No.
It's not. It's not.
Then what? I mean, it doesn't look floury when it's made.
It's cornbread bread.
I don't eat it, so no.
It's a muffin. Or
What?
muffins bread.
What?
Cornbread's
I would say a muffin
essentially
is bread, yeah.
Cornbread's essentially a muffin, is what I'm saying. Like,
And in terms of how it's made.
you can make it like a muffin, is what I'm saying.
Ooh, with blueberries in
You could.
Corn blueberry muffin.
You would.
it? We have an idea, y'all!
Tyler would eat it regardless.
There's two things you won't eat.
I've had muffins before as well, but just not all the time. I will not. Sorry, y'all.
I'm gonna just say
I've had cornbread before too, and that's why I don't like
I'm gonna
it.
segregate that audio.
It's corn.
I had muffins before once, but I don't know. Like,
Censor that.
why? No, I just want to segregate that audio. It's
okay.
like,
Hey.
and add it to my list. Tyler being cringy
Around
compilation.
How is that cringy? That's like
I've had muffins once before, but I don't know.
I'll give you a timestamp so you can look for it.
that's pretty much me just being like, do I agree with if I like it? Do I not? I don't know.
You didn't
Just a broad term of muffins. That's like me saying I don't like cereal. What kind of cereal? There's a million different kinds. And if you say I don't like milk, then I understand.
You also said you didn't like cheeseburgers with bacon on it, and then you tried one, and now you eat it.
To be fair, though, the first time I tried it, I had
To be
mostly
fair-
meat in it.
Yeah, I'm glad we're done with it. To be fair,
Cheeseburger with bacon. What do
You know that little bite that Squidward takes from a Krabby Patty? That's essentially what I did when you said, "Here, try this."
And a year ago, you didn't eat Taco Bell. I think we've proven to you, Tyler. If you try things, you might actually like.
But I've had cornbread before and I don't like it. I've had a muffin before and I don't prefer it. But
when was the last time you had cornbread, and who made the cornbread? If it was your mom, I'm sorry.
it wasn't my mom. It was. I mean,
Corn
it
dogs
might have
don't
been.
count.
What?
Corn dogs don't count.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
like
no,
corn
I
dogs.
take that shit off
What? Then why do you get a corn dog?
because it's the perfect temperature to just dip in some ketchup and mustard.
You like a hot dog on a stick.
Exactly. Oh no, the cornbread flavors the hot dog.
No wonder Reed attacks you. You're weird.
John, everybody's weird in the
No,
know, right?
Here, Tyler, you just need to try
John,
things.
no, I'm not gonna say
yes.
that here.
Just because you haven't... Tyler hasn't tried some of these things in like 20 years, and he's not going to ever try it.
They were bad at the time,
Hey.
and I will not try
Hey,
it.
as long as we don't have to censor it more than half a dozen or a dozen times, you did better than Reed.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone will.
Give Reed the mic. We'll say the N word 2 seconds in.
He's not wrong.
That's his vocabulary. N-word, F-word.
Which F word?
Both.
All of them.
So
His
we
word.
need to think of a food that we want Tyler to try, and you're going to try it
That he
live
doesn't
on
like.
the podcast.
Nobunaga.
Nope. Yeah, you eat sushi. Like, as picky as he is, he eats sushi. That's the biggest surprise for me. I would never expect him to eat sushi.
I tried it once. I liked it.
Was the first time you tried it was when we took Jade to her birthday?
Was it?
Like 2 or 3
No,
years
didn't
ago?
Reed whoop your ass one time when he bought you some sushi to say sorry? I'm pretty sure that's what
I
happened.
don't remember.
Yeah, he whooped your candy ass and took you to get sushi.
He
Tyler,
says
I'm
that for
sorry.
anyone's whooping.
He whooped your candy ass and said, Tyler, I'm sorry. I'm about to go buy you
I
some
don't
raw fish.
think that was it.
Oh, I might have dripped that.
If
sorry,
it wasn't
here's
the
some
Jade's
sushi.
birthday, it was. I tried it off someone else's.
Oh,
I
you
don't
tried it
forget.
for her.
I put money
No,
on
actually,
that.
based off conversations I remember, I think I did try it at her birthday. So
Oh, and now you're going to hell.
now
So
I
basically, if
now
we
I only eat
if we
salmon
get
or
Jade
smoked salmon.
get behind it and just hand it to you, you'll try
I
it.
still probably will not. Salmon was not salmon. Sushi was at least one I possibly want to try eventually.
Because you're a little weeb.
Everyone is, but like cornbread, like no, y'all can turkey and cornbread. Y'all can just keep that for me. So
I think you had... Who ate the turkey you ate?
who
Who made the turkey you ate?
who ate the turkey I ate? Someone
Who
did.
made it? Was it your mom?
It was my cousin who everyone says his turkey was really good. So
In my experience, Tyler.
he was a fireman. He can whoop your candy in.
No, he could not.
He was a fireman.
Did he fry
Okay.
the turkey?
How old is he now?
I don't know if he did or
How
not.
do you mess up turkey?
Dry?
It's not that you don't mess it
That's
up.
better.
It's more. Well, I'm sure, like with my mom, it probably, but
You ever put...
I overall just did not like turkey
Tyler, you just meant... Like, my favorite thing about Thanksgiving, and always will be, is...
stuffing.
Yes. Not wrong, but after
I've never had
Thanksgiving,
that, but it just
you-
looks disgusting to me.
You're an idiot. You're a
I
goddamn.
I will not eat that fucking
Why?
cornbread looking ass
It
bread.
doesn't look like cornbread.
What?
It's
Bread,
Tyler, this is
crumbs
what you-
made into a solid.
Son, you ain't lived till the day after Thanksgiving. You take some rolls.
I thought
You
you were
take
gonna
some
take
cranberry
some
sauce,
shits.
some stuffing, and some Thanksgiving turkey. You put it all on like one little sandwich.
You're making a biscuit.
You're making a leftover sandwich, and that's better than the original.
You're making like a turkey Thanksgiving slider.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's
And
a.
I ain't about that life, so.
You're stupid. You're stupid.
How am I stupid for not being about that life?
Can we get this going? Can we get Tyler
Can we just
deported by the
censor
50th
stupid in
episode?
this? Maybe this will rival Reed's
Let's get Tyler
podcast.
deported by the 50th episode. Are you game?
Deported?
I want him out of this country.
Deported for
I
what?
was just saying, what grounds can I be deported at this point?
Ignorance?
Being a.
If that's the case, the president automatically.
Ooh,
You
Tyler, we
can
don't
sit
bring
right
politics.
next to him.
What?
He needs a hoe to sit next to.
I
You're the
think
hoe.
it's very brave. You stand up for what you believe in. Don't worry, we'll go stay at my buddy Putin's place. No cornbread. No collusion.
What about you? He didn't say no turkey. I still can't be a part of this.
You think they got turkeys in Russia, Tyler?
Probably.
Did y'all pick
Those
up
probably
food
some
yet?
tough ass turkeys.
Y'all should make him just try nuts. Let's go ahead and end it.
Try what?
Trying
Did you say try nuts?
Yeah, because you're allergic to cashews.
Doesn't mean I'm allergic to all of them. I've
Oh,
ate
that's
boiled
fine.
peanuts
I
all my
know.
life.
I'm just saying, like, you just eat all the nuts, see what happens.
Just give you a party mix.
I stay away from parties and mixes.
That actually was the original. Actually, I don't want to say that on the podcast because that might be another name for something another day. I had another name for the podcast.
The Phoebans?
Nope, not gonna say it. I'll tell you off the podcast. But
Any final words for Nintendo other than
I think
They're
we're gonna
loaded.
see
it's basically
30
Nintendo
Yoshi
Microsoft.
games announced.
I will say Super Mario Odyssey speedrun has broken 59 minutes for a time.
I'll take a new Paper Mario game.
Let's do it right this time.
That's not.
Or
Let's just make it an RPG.
too.
Let's just make it an RPG.
Yes.
Why can't we just make it a shooter?
No.
Mario the Shooter.
Mario,
Technically,
Paper
there's-
Mario the shooter.
There is a shooter game. That was a pretty cool game on Nintendo.
You get no. The gimmick is you get those fair guns to where you miss most of your shots, so it's difficulty.
No.
That's what I'm gonna make.
How about another developer doing a Nintendo game like Ubisoft did with Rabbids?
All right. So who?
I have no clue, but they were open to it. We had what was it, Starlink?
Yeah, and that flop. Apparently, it sold the best on the Switch, but that
Of course,
thing
just
flopped.
because of this R-Wing.
Yeah, people literally just bought
Um,
that for the Star Fox toys.
But I mean, Mario Rabbids did fairly well. It's like, okay,
they could have done some
someone
Mario
else-
Rabbids too.
Yeah, that probably would be Ubisoft thing to do.
I mean, it was a fun game, Tyler.
Did not play.
I know.
Because you
I
don't
don't play most games.
You don't play games.
Don't play most games.
You don't watch shows. You only watch films because you have to go to the theater to see it.
I
I'm
watched
just saying.
Gumball.
It's like,
Did you watch the final episode that leaked out earlier today?
For what, Gumball?
Yeah. the
No, I
final-
don't. I don't keep up with what's new and what's not. I just watch it.
Well, the final episode got posted online today. I watched it.
I need a tissue, y'all.
when are you guys going to play Kingdom Hearts 3?
Heh.
You literally bought the console because you
know.
wanted to play this one game that was eventually coming out.
And then I was just like,
I'm gonna use it for Twitch
and play Call of
Pornhub.
Duty.
I don't
And,
use porn.
I know.
I have a phone right next to my.
and the thing is, you don't need the PS Plus to play Kingdom Hearts 3.
Good, we're going back to the old days.
You do not talk about things correctly. Tyler, I really don't want... You know what, actually? That's what we're going to do. As Chase grows up and
He
he's
gets
being
so
picky
mad.
about foods, Tyler, you are going to be trying those foods with Chase. Chad's going to have to raise you both at the same fucking
Oh,
time.
you know what's funny?
What?
Allie said, I love him to death or whatever, but never again with kids. I'm like, y'all gonna have an only child?
No,
Yeah,
she
good
said-
luck.
They're
Like,
thinking of adopting.
Yeah.
okay, besides
If they have
that, but
another
good
one.
luck when he turns out exactly like me, y'all. So
I mean,
that was the joke
He
when I
had
showed
dark
up
hair and was wearing a beanie.
I went, oh, God. Like, he said, Chad said last night for his first night, he said he doesn't like letting us sleep. And I went, that's the beanie nature in him. They're obnoxious. Like,
your boy.
so, any other hopes and dreams for this E3? This seems like a very lackluster. I'm just trying to think of it because I hope it'll be big, but we're in such a transition. Every console's on its last year except for Switch.
Oh, they're so depressed about presenting this. They come up on stage drinking some rum and coke.
It'd be nice if
they'd be like, we're edgy, we're drinking.
No, just why do I have to fucking present this?
I guess surprise-wise, I don't think we'll be surprised too much, but I'm hoping they sort of wow us with gameplay.
Oh, shit!
Here's the end of the console life cycle. It's here's some of the big games we've actually mastered this generation.
We forgot one of the biggest games. We'll probably get more gameplay. Apparently, it's supposedly their biggest E3.
Knack 3.
Yeah. Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah.
Apparently,
unfortunately,
it's not coming
pushed
this
to 2020.
Yeah, but also, it's based off Cyberpunk 2020, so it fits the year.
Well, I mean, we've already had 40 minutes of gameplay.
Yeah, so I was like,
some more, yes.
Yeah,
sure.
I'm getting the game day one. So I mean,
I just wish it was coming out this year. Oh, what was the one rumor? Witcher 3 coming to Switch, I think.
I mean, they could announce that too. Persona 5 is probably gonna get announced coming to the Switch. Easy. Persona! Looking cool, Joker! I said that to one Joker cosplayer, he smiled at me like he felt validated. I really made this dude's day.
I kind of wish they port some of the older Personas to Switch.
Actually, I was listening to a podcast earlier, the original creator of Persona 1 and 2 left the company, and for some reason Atlas just wants to pretend those don't exist.
Yeah.
So I was like, I wonder, but they did put Persona 1 there, so I wonder if it's people are wondering, people thinking the big thing Atlas might announce the next couple of years once they're done with the Persona 5 wave is a remake of Persona 3, because they have all the assets of most of the characters in the dancing game. Oh, Chris is nothing without the internet. He's a broken man.
I at least got a fun mobile game.
Hey, I've been E3 bot, and I've been enjoying a lot of time with my E3 thoughts,
son.
So I'll see you guys next time. You all can. Chris, you gotta introduce yourself and say goodbye.
Filthy casual.
He's a little filthy casual. Here's what he really wants from E3. He wants Angry Birds 3. He wants
happened to Angry Birds 2.
He wants Angry Birds Star Wars 2. He wants mobile.
Oh, yeah, EA Star Wars game. I'm hoping that's good.
We're sorry.
Oh, the single player?
Oh, that'll probably show up in Microsoft.
It is. It's supposed to.
We're sorry.
It's supposed to come out this year.
The Battlefront games were amazing. The first two.
Yeah, we all know that.
Who did I say I was?
You were E3 ho drunk.
Oh, it was
dumb.
E3. You were E3 bot. I was E3.
Stupid pants.
It was something.
You were E3 stupid bitch.
No, that doesn't seem right.
E3 cricket itch.
Ooh, that's a good name. I might get that one later.
Cricket itch. I'm a cricket itch. E3 gotta snitch.
I'm the leaker, y'all.
You're Randall.
You're
you're snitching on the leakers. Hey,
just do. My name is anything E3 and then a word combined after. So
all right, stupid bitch. Got it.
Not that one though.
You said 2 words. You did not specify which ones.
I forgot. I feel like it was. It wasn't bottom bitch.
Alright. I've been E3 bot, filthy casual, E3 bottom bitch.
What was it? Oh, I changed it up. I'm still John, unfortunately.
Alright, and next time, the title of the episode, not this one, will be The Answer.
Yeah, I was going to say...
Steven Universe?
When we record this again, it will be during the first part of E3.
I don't know if I'm going to watch it.
No, it'll be literally right before. So, I'm thinking...
Some of the EA stuff happens.
So it might be a little weird because we might do a couple episodes within a couple days is what I'm thinking.
Probably.
Our reflections. So.
Oh, you want to split it up?
Maybe. We might have a regular episode and an E3 episode. We need to pad those numbers to get to episode 50, John. By the end of the summer.
Yeah, boy.
Alright, bye-bye. You stupid little babies. I love you.
No, he doesn't. It's mostly Tyler. He wants to beat Tyler.
You're a little bottom bitch.